Battle of Panels. Kenji wasn't a hero. He was a reader. His small room was a universe of paper and ink, a portal to 1,000 worlds stacked high on his shelves, each one a different story, a different life. But one night, as his fingers traced the edge of a panel, the ink began to glow, the lines blurred, and the page became a swirling vortex, pulling him from his world into another. He landed on a ground made of cross-hatching and zipatone. Before him stretched a world at war. Skies crackled with energy blasts, and the air rang with the clash of steel. This was the world behind the page. From the action genre, a warrior named Raiden roared, his fists crackling with energy. Only the strong deserve to write the first word. "The world needs a hero's journey," he yelled, unleashing a blast that shattered a nearby panel. From the romance genre, a maiden named Sora appeared, her movements as graceful as a brushstroke. "A world without love is a blank page," she cried, summoning a whirlwind of cherry blossoms to shield a crumbling scene. And from the historical genre, the wise General Long stood upon a cliff of stacked scrolls. "Tradition is the ink that gives a story its weight," he declared, his voice calm amidst the chaos. "The past must be the foundation." Raiden's raw power and Sora's delicate magic clashed. They were fighting for control of page 0, the first, pure panel from which all stories were born. "Your explosive narratives lack substance," General Long chided, pointing his spear at the action hero. "A story needs more than just a loud bang." Hidden behind a stack of discarded drafts, Kenji saw it. High above the battlefield, pulsing with a soft, white light, was page 0. It was perfect, empty, and held infinite potential. As he stared, a single G-pen, the legendary tool of creators, materialized before him, humming with power. A voice echoed in his mind. "The reader who loves all stories is the only one who can write the next. You are the final editor." Kenji hesitated for only a moment. He wasn't a warrior, a maiden, or a general, but he understood them all. He had lived their lives and felt their emotions. He reached out and took the pen. With the pen in hand, he walked out from his hiding place. The fighting paused. Raiden lowered his fist. Sora's blossoms stilled. General Long raised an eyebrow. Who was this plain, uninked character? "What is this?" Raiden scoffed, towering over the boy. "You have no power, no special attack. You don't belong here. This world is for creators, not consumers." Sora looked at him with wonder. "He has no genre," she whispered, her voice carrying across the silent battlefield. "He is not bound by a single story. He is free." Kenji held up the G-pen. "You're all right," he said, his voice clear and steady. "A story needs strength, and it needs love, and it needs the wisdom of the past. It cannot be just one thing." He pointed the pen not at his enemies, but at the prize they all fought for. He didn't draw a hero, or a castle, or a kiss. He drew a single, clean line. The line was not ink, but an absence of it. It was an eraser. It touched the edge of page 0, and the border that defined it, that separated it from everything else, dissolved into light. The world remade itself. Raiden punched the air, and a field of brilliant flowers bloomed. Sora's petals became as strong as steel, forming a bridge over a chasm. The genres were no longer at war, they were in conversation. Kenji smiled. He hadn't chosen a genre to win. He had erased the borders between them. He placed the G-pen on the ground. Its glow faded. His work was done. He was back in his room, the morning sun streaming through his window. The war was over, but in front of him, on his desk, lay a blank sketchbook and a pen. A new world was waiting. All it needed was the first line. "Open book, every blank page is a new beginning."